In the general statements, it's pretty open, but if you get into the details of that RFP, it really limits the eligibility to large-scale incinerators. And so there's really no surprise that it resulted in 3 large-scale incinerators on the short list.
I think that we all understand that even if we pass this resolution to withdraw the RFP, that the mayor probably will not do that. However, when the county writes an RFP for something that quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, and looks like a duck, why would we be surprised that the vendor comes back with a contract for a duck? And we've got 3 companies on the short list, and my understanding is all 3 of them are in the incineration business. Now, they may do other things. We might, instead of getting a duck, get a pig and a poke, but it's not likely that we're going to get something other than the duck. Any further discussion?
Yeah, Madam Chair. Yeah, thank you. I think last time it was covered pretty well. I do have a couple points of concern. We sat here as a council and voted to have this RFP go out. How it comes back, whether we agree with it or not, that's a different story. We don't have any information. What we have is the sky is falling. When we get information, we can look at that and say, you know what, this doesn't make sense. We've learned something from this. Maybe we need to incorporate something else. Maybe we go with the bid. We don't know. What this appears to me of timing is political. We got an election in whatever, 3 months from now, and whether I was running for re-election or not, I'd be sitting here feeling the exact same way. Never trying to be political, just trying to speak from my heart and have a process that's worthwhile and be fiscally responsible for our taxpayers as well. Now we've spent an additional amount of money, taxpayer money, just talking about this, and we don't even have any information to go off of. There's no point, there's no bearing on whether we as a council agree with the RFPs that come through. There's a process, there's a time, and there's a respect that's given. We sat here as a council some time back and said, yes, please issue an RFP for this issue. This is a big issue. We agreed to it. And now, all of this, and all of it's done is create misperceptions out there. It's going to be an incinerator. We don't know. If the people don't want an incinerator and that's what's coming, we get to vote on that. The mayor cannot do whatever he wants to do. He can push for something, but we as a council do that, and that's why people vote for us to make these decisions. This is beyond frustrating. This is beyond bad timing. And to me, this is the political type of thing that we should try to avoid. I call for the question.